Joseph had a dream, but woke up and found himself in a well. As believers, all things work together for good, but we did not care to ask what those all things contains. From courtship, to marriage, to wanting a baby, to having one, life has been a rough road but smooth journey. I remember when we first saw those pink lines, our heart felt like it just broke its leg, the way it leaped for joy. I almost mistook you for a comedian, the way you made daddy laugh each time that ultrasound scanned through my belly. The first scan, you were good. The second, you were more than good. The third, you were extremely good. The fourth, shh, silence. I think we cannot find the heartbeat. When I was told they couldn't find your heartbeat, my heartbeat, this is not a comedy night, but this must be a joke. But that moment was nothing compared to the labor ward. You see, women go into labor to bring a child into this world. I went into labor to take a child out of this world, and it was out of this world as those instruments scraped through my uterus wall. I screamed to the heavens. God, why? Why did you give me this child in the first place, only to snatch my light off my day?
That day, like I was walking on waters, the contradictions of life made me develop a cold feet as my faith was watered down like the Red Sea, and I told God if He could divide it, and His response was, sometimes I don't necessarily have to build a wall of waters on both sides so that you can walk on dry ground. Sometimes I just want you to walk on waters. You see, when that water pot broke, my pocket was not only broke, but it broke my heart to see a baby that was meant to be kicking in the womb of the mother now kick the bucket as though it was nothing but child's play. But that was foul play, as all I could see was those red spottings of blood that made those tears drip down my eyes like drip, 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 and I cried out like the Son of Man that was hung on the tree to die at Golgotha's skull. Father, Father, why have you forsaken me, your die-hard believer?
But as believers, all things work together for good, but we did not care to ask what those all things contains. You see, Joseph had a dream, but woke up and found himself in a well. Abraham was promised a child, but woke up holding a knife to his neck. You see, David was just a shepherd boy, but woke up face to face with Goliath. Indeed, all things work together for good. The good and the bad, the beautiful and the ugly, the laughter and the pain, all these things work together for good.
You see, we are a light sent on a trip to light up the world, but sometimes the contradictions of life tries to make the light of a man trip off. I don't know what the contradictions of your life might be right now. Maybe you have lost money. Maybe you have lost blood. Maybe you have lost relationship. Maybe you think you have lost God. Maybe you're just a sheep waiting to become a lion's prey because your emotions are twisted like a madman's dreadlock. Maybe like Samson, your eyes are dirty with lust. Maybe your bodies fall for the urge. Maybe you cannot help but kiss the sticks that manufactures the smoke. Maybe you cannot bear but drink. You cannot help but think that you have turned out to become a drunk. Maybe your 7-point agenda for relationship has failed like an economy and you feel like giving up. Or maybe you have been slapped in the face. Maybe it's not easy for you to make up. But no matter what it may be, God is not illiterate of your pain. He can read through your paper-thin mind. He knows all your complaint. For life might be tough on you right now like a Tyler Perry's movie, but you have not fallen from grace. And in case you're still doubting your faith, remember that He is the hero that died at the age of tiri, that drank away the pains bottled up in your chest like a crate of drink. And if love is madness and drink, then He is madly drunk in love with you and me. So cheer up.